Good morning. Today we are discussing the role of ethics in business organization. So sharing the screen with you. Role of ethics in intra-organizational communication. The term ethics means whatever is right, whatever we know is right in our deeds, in our words, in our actions. Ethics in words. It means speak what is right, speak the right way. Communication skills, if done in a proper way, can get can get you far, and you can yield fantastic results. Yes, you can be successful. The good way and the bad. The good way is the proper communication, the proper usage of words, sentences, tone, verbal communication, non-verbal communication. Now, what is communication? Getting our thoughts and ideas across. You ideate something, you think of a topic, you think of something to discuss, something to share. Now, here comes ideation. First, the idea comes, and you decide, yes, I have to say this, I have to communicate this. The first role is ideation. And then you think of whom do you want to communicate this with, share this with. You choose a group, a class, persons, or a person, and then you decide, is it going to be face to face? Is it going to be on email? Is it going to be on WhatsApp messages, Messenger? So you choose a channel as per your convenience. So you choose a channel to communicate. And when we talk about intrapersonal, and then you communicate. First, intrapersonal. It means you think, you decide, you come up with a topic, and then you go far out into interpersonal communication. So communication is a two-way process. You speak, you listen, you answer, you give the feedback. So, what is the role of ethics in intra-organizational communication? The role of communicating, which is considered to be ethical, the right, the correct, the do's and the don'ts in an organization. So here we're talking about ethics in communication, and where in intra-organizational, it means within the organization. How to communicate inside, within the organization, intra-organizational. It means the company or your workplace, the company you're working for. How are you going to communicate? And where does exactly you come across words like ethics, words like the role of ethics? What are the do's? And you forget the don'ts. So here we're talking about what is good, what is ethical, what is the best way to communicate, rather what is the right way to communicate in your workplace, in intra-organizational communication within the organization. Here we're talking about interpersonal communication, but first it is intra and then inter. You think, you ideate, you decide, and then you choose how to. It's not what you say, that counts. Definitely it does. What you say means a great deal, but then how you say it. People look for the tone in your voice. People look for your expressions. Are you happy? Are you sad? Are you angry? The face is the mirror of the mind. Yeah. Whatever you think, it's all there on your face, written large. So, if you want positive results, start thinking positive. And when you start thinking positive, here comes ethics. So, it's all about do good, be good, be good, do good. Whatever way you may put it. Be good, do good, and feel good equals sums up to culminates to ethical communication. So here, the workplace communication. In a workplace, we are all moving towards a common goal. The common goal is we are all moving forward in the same direction. In the same direction, the path is the same. The goal is the same. Paths may be different. You may be working in the HR department or the marketing department or the production department, whatever department you're working in, you are all moving towards a common goal. We are all moving towards achieving a common goal. And what is this common goal? The common goal is the benefit, whatever is good for the organization. So we all thinking in a likewise, in a way which is going to be productive when you are thinking about how is it important, why are we all moving towards the common goal, and that is the benefit, the betterment of any organization you're working in. Workplace communication can be hampered when your information or your suggestions or your ideas do not click. If it does not ring a bell, it means there is some kind of barrier. And in workplace communication, you can come across a lot of hurdles, a lot of barriers, and how to overcome them. If you leave barriers on its own, it will just be there. It will not move unless and until you work out your way to remove this barrier. So, in workplace communication, the interpersonal communication comes in and communicating with the group. So, as we spoke about, intrapersonal, which means you are speaking, you are ideating, you are thinking, you are analyzing the pros and the cons. So, you're thinking about how and what you're going to communicate. You have to sort things out. And interpersonal communication comes in where you are working in a group. You are working with many others. Now, what is your role on the personal level? You have to put in a lot of respect. Your tones should be respectful. There should be mutual respect. You should know your group. What can click to one for one person can be disastrous to the other. So what you need to do is to take into account the feelings and the emotions and the temperament, the attitude of each member in your group you're going to communicate with. So workplace communication talks a lot about soft skills. Soft skills are how you take things out. It's all there in your mind, in your heart. Whatever you would like to say, it's all there stored up. Your knowledge, the bank is there. Your mind is the knowledge bank. Now, how are you going to use this knowledge? Now, here comes soft skills. Whatever is there in your mind, the hard disk, the hard facts. This is the hard fact. And what is the hard facts of soft skills? Like you have money in your bank. How are you going to use it? Are you going to throw it around? Are you going to be a spendthrift and binge in a lot of uselessly binging, like wasting money, becoming a spendthrift? So, how are you going to use it? In an ethical way or unethically? Will you lavish on yourself or will you think about others? So, the hard facts, the hard disk, the knowledge bank is already there in your mind. The money in your bank, the knowledge in your bank. How are you going to use this knowledge? Through soft skills? Definitely yes. So as I said, it's not what you say that counts. That really matters. But what does really come in the larger picture is how you use your power bank, your knowledge bank. So remember, it's not what you say that counts so much as to how you say it. Ethics is knowing the difference between what you have a right to do and what is right to do. So, the difference between you have the right to do, you are in the top line management, and you have the right to say anything you want to. But having a right to do something and doing what is actually right. Ethics is knowing the difference. And if you know it, yes, I am the manager, I am the CEO, and it's my right to throw my weight around. It's my right to say whatever I want to whomsoever I want to. Yes, definitely you have the right. You are in the top position. But having a right and doing what is right, this is ethics. So, ethics is knowing the difference between what you have a right to do and what is right to do. Think about it. Now we come to ethics in communication. How does it help? It helps create long lasting positive effects in an organization. Of course, long lasting and positive. Words can be good or words can be bad. They both leave an everlasting impression. But if you want to create a positive effect, if you want to be remembered through your words, you have to create a long lasting positive effect in an organization. Ethics helps. Yes, it boosts confidence. As anything else, if you do something, if you create something, if you invent something, if you've done a good deed, if you have spoken a good word, a kind word, a motivating word, an inspiring word, it definitely boosts the confidence. Smiles take you miles. Smiles take you miles. Frowns will not give you even a crown. So, yes, ethics helps in creating a long lasting positive effect and it boosts confidence. you feel good, you feel inspired, you feel motivated. It has the ability to attract and retain highly talented individuals. Yes. Communication helps in more ways than one. It has the ability to attract, not only attract, but to retain whom? People who are highly talented individuals. Aids in maintaining a positive reputation within the community. So it helps, it is a great help in maintaining a positive reputation. You are known for the words which you speak. Definitely, you are known for your actions. You are known for your character, your personality. But yes, you're also known for your communication, the soft part of your personality, the soft skill. It helps in maintaining a positive reputation within the organization, within the community, well, almost everywhere else. If if you're soft spoken, if you're well versed, if you know what to do, if you know what to say, and if you know what is right, definitely you're going to maintain and you're going to create a positive reputation wherever you go. What is communication? We already discussed. What we see, what we feel, what we convey, what we convert, what we understand, what we encode, what we decode through our words, our postures, our gestures, our tone, facial expressions, the learning between words, understanding what is said, understanding a deeper look at what is not said, trying to decode what is not said through tones, body language, and facial expressions. This is communication. Communication isn't just conveying your thoughts and ideas across, it is understanding. Communication. The word communication means interactions between two or more individuals. Not only interacting, understanding, thinking, analyzing, helping, creating a bond. So the word communication means interaction between two or more individuals or individuals and society at large. And here ethics comes into the picture. Ethics is a set of principles, rules, protocols which guide an individual behavior with respect to society and others. So if you know the ethics, ethics helps us to move forward. Ethics helps us communicate in a better way because it has a set of principles you cannot neglect. Protocols which guide us. The role of ethics now. Ethics and communication are inseparable and interrelated. They cannot be communication without ethics for workplace organization. They are inseparable and interrelated. Ethics and communication go hand in hand, like hands in glove. You cannot think of one without thinking of the other. One must respect opinion of others. To interact and for interpersonal communication, you must respect the opinion of others. One must have mutual respect. One must respect their culture, whatever culture. This cross-cultural communication is another chapter which can be of utmost importance. So one must respect their culture, one must respect one's culture, one's behavior, one must restrain oneself from immoral behavior. So let me correct this. One must respect one's culture and one must restrain oneself from immoral behavior. Even if you want, if you're very angry, if you're annoyed, if you're irritated, refrain yourself, restrain yourself. Check, am I going the right way? Ethics will guide you. So if you have respect, you will never be abusive. You will never be, you will always be polite. So you are not never going to use any impolite word. So why go unethical in any organization or in society or community? Unethical behavior can never be appreciated. So Warren Buffett, what does he say? And when he says you need to sit up and think and do some intrapersonal communication, think why he wrote this. It takes 20 years to build a reputation. It takes 20 years to build a reputation and 5 minutes to ruin it. So it takes 20 years. It can take a lifetime. It can take 50 years. It takes 20 years to build a reputation and 5 minutes to ruin it. If you think, if you think about that, you'll do things differently. The thumb rule. What is the thumb rule? For you, for me, for everyone. Our words and actions affect everyone around us. Our words and actions are so powerful. Words have power. Actions have power. Sometimes actions speak louder than words. So words are powerful, definitely, and affects everyone around us. Yet it may affect differently. Some may take things to heart. Some may take the feedback to learn. It's all about attitude. Our professional decisions involve ethics. We need to maintain trust. Ethics refers to a set rules that describe acceptable conduct in society. So whatever is acceptable, your conduct, your behavior in society, ethics refers to that. It speaks about the right way of things. It speaks about the right way of saying things. It speaks about the right words. It speaks about the good word. It speaks about words which can add a feather in your cap. Character. Ethics is not just how we think and act, it is also about character. It's not about just thinking, just acting. It stretches about character. Character drives what we do when no one is looking. Yes, are you honest? Here we're talking about honesty. Sometimes when the cat is away, the mice is at play. But then, yes, character drives what we do. If you are honest, you do the right thing, even when nobody is looking, even when nobody is there. An honest, a sincere person will always do the right way. It doesn't matter whether he's been watched, or whether he's been appreciated, or whether he's been looked upon. But then, so character drives out what we do when no one is looking. Being honest to oneself is the key word. So if you are honest, like when nobody is there, you move out, you come to office late and you sign off early when nobody is around. But then there's somebody who is watching you, which is you yourself. You know in your heart of hearts that yes, you're not being honest. The pinch will be there. If the pinch is there, you'll rectify. But if the pinch is not there, you'll just be happy. You'll be excited, you'll be thrilled. Okay, I managed to come late and I managed to sign off early. Well, it's all about character. Being honest to oneself is the key word. You will be known for your character. The role of ethics in communication. Being honest in all communications. It's not that there are certain people you will be honest with, and to others you will do as you wish, as you like it. But no, being honest in all communications, whether it's written, oral, whatever. Keeping confidential information confidential. Suppose something which is confidential, it should be kept confidential. Creating a bond and improving. So yes, we are all human beings and we tend to make mistakes. But if you forgive yourself that yes, you would like to create a bond and you would like to improve, definitely the doors will be open for you again. So creating a bond and improving interpersonal relations, this is something very important. To create a bond, to feel, yes, I belong here. And it improves interpersonal relations also. Maintaining an amicable environment. Maintaining an environment which is work friendly, amicable, friendly environment. If you maintain that, if you forget about the grapevine, make the environment friendly, amicable, a place where you are happy to work in. Happiness generates productivity. If you're happy, you'll work happily, and that will create an environment which is amicable, which is friendly, and it doesn't help you only. It helps the people around you. And significance of ethics in communication. Ethics helps build better relations, generates positive energy, enhances good work culture, and happy people work together. As I just said, being happy, if you're happy, you have a long way to go. It always it builds better relations, it generates positive energy, enhances good work culture, because happy people work better. So intra-organizational again explained. Intra means within or inside. Intra-organizational means within an organization. Just recapping. This would mean that people or departments within an organization are working together. That's all today from my side. Though students, you all were uh, not well and did not attend the class with a message that they'll be coming in from the next class, but then all right, that's okay. The show must go on. So I decided to record this for you. Thank you.